Ooh. See if I can remember how to play Mighty. We're going to learn this as we go. Right. Sando 1, Mighty in 3, 2, 1. Sando 1? Sando 1? What's the... Ugh. Sando 8. Mighty in 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you for the good luck. Bang it. Bang it. Oh, Mighty's a tricky one, you know. But yeah, it's gonna be tough leaving this game behind. Not at moments like that, it's not. Oh my god, Mighty, why aren't you grabbing anything? For real? For real, game? Thank you. It's quite possible, Joey. It's quite possible that Blaze can Mighty Skip. Mighty Skip? Oh god. That she can Poyo Skip. Why isn't this working? There we go. Hey Tej, when are you going to come for my Sonic and Knuckles time? Sub 20 when, bro? Mighty and Mania is such a disappointment. Is Mighty and Mania really that bad? Literally solo Sonic with no drop that. For real? I'll tell you what, the one thing that I'm really not looking forward to in Mania is not having Insta Shield. I'm really not looking forward to not having it. Pomo. I think after doing 24 hours Sunday one, anyone would be burnt out of this game. I mean, it's not the fact. I just want to clarify as well for everyone. Like, it's not the fact that I'm feeling burnt out with Air. I don't think I've reached that point. I still love Air. Like, I will happily pick this up even if I'm not speedrunning and just play the game fast because I love it that much. I think it's just more the fact that it's become too safe for me. It's become a safe bet where the thing... I'm not saying that I don't have anything to learn in it. Of course I have things to learn in it. But I've kind of reached that point where the things that I have to learn are like minuscule time saves and stuff. And it just... I don't know. I'm just not interested in that at the moment. I want to learn something really fresh and new. You know? Expand the library a little bit. You know, I'm just looking at kind of like my marathon submissions and thinking, oh god, I'm in danger of becoming a one-trick pony. Like, oh yeah, Huds, he's the guy who submits Air. I was like, I don't want to be that guy. Like, I love Air and I've loved playing it and submitting it, but I want to be able to submit other Sonic games. I think that's mostly where it comes from. You know, and being honest, like, there's some other Sonic games that I've seen and, you know, even in some ways been a part of runs, like Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, I think would one day actually be kind of cool to learn, you know? Hey, yeah, I learned to speedrun this really random Sonic game that barely anyone's ever heard of. It's really cool. Yeah, to be honest, Hibby, like, part of my decision to move on to... Oh, good. Sorry, Royal Flush, good night, by the way, dude. Thank you for being a lurker tonight. You don't need to apologize for that at all. Lurkers are both hella valid and very much appreciated. Sleep well tonight, my friend. Instill's also nerfed to Mania. Yeah, Hibby, like, one of the things that's kind of made me think, you know what, it's time for new. Like, you just have to force yourself into new, is having seen, like, all the different things that you're running, for example. Like, when I first knew you, you were a Chaotix runner. That was it. Like, you did Knuckles Chaotix and that was it. I mean, I'm sure you did more, but that's certainly how I knew of you. And these days it's like, oh my god, Hibby runs so much. Like, all the most obscure games you've never heard of. And it's just awesome to see that. And I feel like I need to expand my Sonic library and my abilities. But no one can stop Mr. Domino. Yep, that's what Hibby's known for these days. And for continuously underrepresenting Britain in the UK versus US races at marathons. At the moment, bless him, I don't think Hibby's won a single race against S2. 5 times. Oh dear. S2 just constantly demolishing him. It's alright, Hibby. We forgive you, even if the Queen won't. Juhos is keeping... Is Juho really keeping track? That's hilarious. You want an unsafe bet? S1 glitch, says 3Go. Sorry, I'm just catching up with some of the older stuff in chat. I mean, I'll be honest, I've seen S1 glitched and no thanks. I don't even enjoy S1 glitchless. Like, I love S1 forever, but I hate Sonic 1 standalone glitchless. The thought of trying to do that glitched is just like, no. Hibby can grab onto walls that don't exist. Hibby... Oh, I just said Hibby, didn't I? Mighty can grab onto walls that don't exist. God damn it. Oh. Hibby mod when? Needs to have a giant throw. Oh dear. Oh wait, hang on. Insta Shield is nerfed in Mania, has no iframes, and it barely has range. Oh god. I didn't even think Insta Shield was a thing. I swear Insta Shield wasn't a thing in Mania, from what I remember. Because I literally never see it being used, unless that's literally the case. Just runners just don't bother with it because it's so nerfed. Like an extra drop dash. I mean, yeah, drop dash is so much better. The drop dash has got some serious power behind it when you're supersonic as well, hasn't it? Like, I swear it's far better in Mania than it is in here. Like, in here it's great, drop dash, but it doesn't have, like, the same power that it does in Mania. Replaces drop dash? Hell no, then. I'm not losing my drop dash. As an aside, Joey, I haven't actually looked yet. I'm just being lazy by asking it now. What kind of resources are there at the moment for learning Mania glitched? Like, are there any kind of videos that you've been doing or that others have done, or is there any kind of like written stuff, or is it just a case of watch the runs and figure it out? There you go. Master control code exists. So, oh, you can have them all at the same time. Nice. Oh, nuts. Wrong way. For real, 3Go. If Mushy learned FPR, I have no doubt Mushy would get world record. No doubt in my mind whatsoever if they learn FPR. Like, their glitched run without FPR might be the one they recently submitted. Might be one of the best runs I've seen. No exaggeration, no lie. Honestly, it might be one of the best runs I've seen of Air. It's that good.
Spoingus loves you, Huts.
Oh, thank you, CBK. And I love Spoingus too. I have very much taken to Spoingus. Doesn't have biscuits. I have write-ups on Twitter and Discord. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Like anything you've got that you want to send my way. Like kind of like with what I did with Air, although I still need to kind of update it a little bit. I'd love to do like a proper produced version. I'd love to learn Mania to a good enough degree within, say, call it 3 months, that I could do a live tutorial video on, you know, all the tricks in Mania. Kind of like I did with Air and then updated with Air. I know someone a few weeks back asked me if I would do an updated one, and honestly my ultimate goal would be to actually do a fully produced video of, as of this date, here are all the tricks in Air and how to perform them exactly, like a proper produced breakdown of it. Honestly, it's just time. I just literally don't have the time at the moment to do something like that. It's gonna have to be a project for next year. My grandpa's okay, it doesn't like me much. Aww. It's doing an overnight VC with Joey and Zandre. Oh, pulling this one back. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all, 3Go. Once you get speedrunners starting on something, I mean, remember when FPR was discovered and just the instant kind of all hands on deck to lab this thing? Like, that's just... Whoa, what was that? I mean, that's just speedrunners in a nutshell. I just remember waking up like at 11:30 at night randomly and seeing all these messages from Discord on my phone, and then checking the Air Discord, and there's like 12 people in the Air VC, and I'm thinking, no one uses the Air VC. Like, why are people in there? And especially if there's 12 of them, like, what on earth has happened? I jump in like this dazed stupor from my phone, like, what's going on in here? Everyone's like, oh my god, you need to see this. Like, we figured out FPR. Like, at the time, I don't even think it was called FPR. I was like, whoa. Yeah, 3Go, you literally broke the game. All your fault. Yep, exactly that one, Popo. Oh, what's her name? What the streamer it was named after? Because they named it after her, didn't they? And rightly so. Boba, that was it. Yeah, yeah. It's the Boba. That's how it's pronounced. I'm pretty certain that's it. It's the Boba skip. It's just amazing. I remember, who was it who did it? I want to say it was Carl Jobs, but I don't think it was Carl Jobs. Someone did a video on YouTube, which is how I first heard about it, about how a casual streamer had just completely broken Metal Gear Solid. It may have been Carl. I don't think it was off the top of my head. No, you know what? It wasn't YouTube at all that I found it out. It was Twitter I found it from. Best strat naming scheme I've ever seen. How do they name their strats? Is it the person who finds it, names it, and they keep coming up with really daft, childish names, like PP Skip? It's gonna be that, isn't it, if I remember? Yeah, fair point, Xanon. I mean, in fairness though, Xanon, with box sex, like, it... in a crude way, kind of describes the skip pretty well, because you're skipping through a set of boxes by inserting yourself between them. So it kind of makes sense, as much as I hate to admit it. New Poyo Skip should be PP Skip or Poyo Skip Skip. The guy called Dram, after finding a time save in Sankin, insisted he didn't have it named after him. Now every strat in the game is something Dram. That's amazing. It makes sense, no question. The name fits the childish. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I think we can all agree that box sex is both highly descriptive and highly childish. And because it's called that, and it's technically not swearing, because it's just the word sex and the word box, both of which are fine words and perfectly valid words to say, you can kind of say it at marathons, which is hilarious. And you're not technically, like, breaking rules. Hey, Iona. Please. Oh, God. Yeah. Now, that's an example. That first one, Iona, is a perfect example of clearly named by people with a childish mentality. I love the fact with Air, we were all just like, well, you're doing a reset and it has to be frame perfect. Thus, frame perfect reset. We're very literal in Air speedrunning when it comes to naming our glitches. Hey, what's this one with the bubble shield where you skip through a section of the wall by using a barrel? That's right, it's called barrel skip. Or barrel clip, to be precise. Or bubble clip, whichever you want to call it. Bubble or barrel, we'll take either. Oh yeah, hydro. What if you want to skip through wall and hydro? That's right, you do wall clip. Imagine if, like, you know, a random strat like that, like hydro, like wall clip, suddenly became known as something like, I don't know, butt fart. Then coconut. Wait, how did it become coconut? I'm guessing coconuts had something to do with that. Also, surprise nut is my favourite. Yeah, we're so sensible in Air when it comes to naming things. No Cappy. Oh yeah, fast nut. just never leave it to speedrunners to name things. It's as simple as that. It's like when I found you could skip the pyramid in Sando 2 with Amy in New Game Plus by just hammer jumping. Guess what I called it? Pyramid skip. I know, I'm a genius. Speaking of genius, unbelievably, I actually think that beats my PB. I need to actually check it, believe it or not, because the PB that's in my splits is not my actual PB. My PB came from the Sando 601, so I need to quickly check, because I don't know what my real PB is. Sando X, Mighty, 1818 to beat. That is officially a 12-second PB and a world record. And oh my god, that's some of best. I could easily do a low 17 in this, I reckon.